What is going on? Welcome back to the Underdog Investor audio experience. My name is Colin, and today I wanted to talk to you about what you should do after you create a liquidity pool position. Now, inside the UIG, we have a lot of different frameworks to help you get set up with that, right? We have to open up wallets, a hot wallet. We have to open up potentially a centralized exchange to on-ramp crypto from fiat into crypto. Then we have to get the native coin in our wallets. We have to on-ramp more funds, hunt for a liquidity pool, find one that fits all of our entry criteria, deposit capital into the liquidity pool, and then we're going to talk about what we're going to do after that. But all of those steps, don't you worry. In the UIG, we have frameworks and walkthrough guides to help you get fully set up with that. But that's not really what this episode about. What this episode is all about is, okay, once you've deployed capital into that position, what do you do now? A couple things. Number one, let's break this down. Number one, we want to set a strategy for the collected rewards. Now, I got a lot of questions about this inside the UIG and in our accelerator program. And it's like, hey, you know what? I'm in this pool. What should I do with the rewards I'm making? Right? I'm in a wrapped ETH USDC pool. I'm earning wrapped ETH and USDC as rewards. Like, what should I do? Should I compound it? Should I convert it to stablecoin? Should I move it back into fiat? Should I move it into a different DeFi position entirely? Should I move it to my bull run bag? Right? These are the questions that we have to ask ourselves when we set up these liquidity pool positions. Now, it all is going to come back to what are your goals? I got a lot of questions. Again, a lot of questions in the UIG of, hey, what should I do with my rewards? And my follow-up question is, hey, what are your goals? Right? What are you trying to achieve with this position? And overall, like, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to pay off debt? Are you trying to build a cash flow machine so that you can go to part-time work or leave your job completely and do this full time? Are you looking to build the biggest bull run bag that you can in assets that you want to hold and you believe that are going to appreciate in price, right? What are you trying to achieve? And that way we can reverse engineer our strategy to align with what we're doing with those collected rewards. So again, consider all of these things. What are you trying to do? What are the goals that you have? And then let's set up our positions to help us achieve those goals. So that's number one. We have to have a strategy for the collected rewards that we are earning. Number two is we want to set up a tracking system. Now, shout out to Chad Castleman. He is a member in our fast track program and in the UIG. And he is a very smart guy, very, very smart guy. And he created this software, this tracking software called Track My Liquidity. And it's a software that I've been using for quite some time now to help me track and manage my portfolios. Now, it is a manual process, so it takes a little bit of effort to set up your positions inside of the software and to track them on a daily basis. You have to input the current stats and figures and metrics that you were tracking. You have to input them manually into the software. But once you do so, out pops an incredible dashboard that shows you a breakdown of your chains, of your of all of your DeFi positions that you're holding, as well as advanced metrics to help you see, hey, what's the actual performance of my positions? And so, number one, we got to have a strategy for our collect rewards. Number two, we have to develop a tracking system. And then number three is we have to create a pool assessment and slash a liquidity pool management framework. Now, where you can go hunt for these is in the UIG on the left-hand side inside of the DeFi framework section. If you go all the way down into phase 5 and phase 6, that's where you're going to find our DeFi position assessment frameworks and our DeFi position management frameworks. And in those frameworks, it gives you quite a few things to look at on a daily and weekly basis to assess your pool's performance. Questions like, hey, am I in range? Right? That's something that I do as a routine to look at my different positions. Hey, am I in range? Right? Are the prices that the current prices, are they in the price range that I had originally set inside my pool? And number two, has anything fundamentally changed with the underlying assets, with the platform, and with the pool specifically? So that means volume, that means the TVL, that means any news about the platform, the DeFi protocol that you're using, et cetera, et cetera. And then number three could be something like, hey, am I achieving my target APR? And if you're not, that doesn't mean jump ship, right? We don't want to just chase shiny objects. This is just a question to help you assess the performance of your pool. Hey, am I achieving the results that I am looking for? And then number four is, hey, is my LP position maintaining its value? Meaning, is the underlying assets maintaining a solid value? Now, there's a lot more that we can do, and my 5 minutes are up for this episode. But if you want more of these types of conversations, let me know. And with that being said, hop back in the UIG, go through the DeFi frameworks group. We have a whole bunch of frameworks in there to help you again get set up inside the liquidity position. And then once you are set up inside the liquidity position, now how do we manage it? How do we track it? And how do we make the rewards that we're earning fit and align with the goals that we have for our DeFi portfolio? So with that being said, hop back in the UIG DeFi framework section. And with that being said, we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.